Hey guys, what's up? What's up? So, it is that time of the season where the meta starts to feel super stale. So, for me personally, I just felt like I needed to branch out and have a little bit of fun, and so I decided to try some pretty off-meta decks, and one of them that I tried was Galakrond Warlock, and it worked out surprisingly well. So, I wanted to make a quick video to help explain this deck a little bit, just like I do all the other ones that I play, and hopefully it's something that you guys can take advantage of and maybe get a few wins on ladder. So, let's take a look. So, first things first, let's start with the deck list. So this is what I decided to run when I took this to ladder, and it was definitely a work in progress. This deck had a lot of things that it needed to kind of sort out, but I think that there are three kind of packages or sets of cards in here that end up making this deck really work, and I think we got it to a point where it was pretty viable. I think that we ended up with a positive win rate, I think just 58%, but definitely when you're playing in top 500, top 300 legend, a 58% win rate, it actually means that the deck is probably going to be pretty viable in almost all other parts of ladder, so definitely worth taking a look at. But back to the different packages within the deck that we were talking about. So I think that there are three kind of primary packages in here that allow the deck to function. So the first one is the Soul Fragment package, where you have cards that put Soul Fragments into your deck, and that's very, very useful for healing, as well as setting up big turns with Sociologist, as well as Void Drinker and things like that. The second package I think is extremely important is the removal package. So of course this is more of a value kind of control deck, so you need to be able to remove big threats from the board when you haven't developed into your Galakrond or Sociologist turns, so that way you can buy yourself some time. So the cards involved in that are of course going to be Plague of Flames, as well as cards like Brittle Bone Destroyer, and some of the cards that belong to the Soul Fragment package like Soul Shear for some of the smaller minions, right? And then finally we get to the holy grail of the deck, which is the ultimate value package. It consists of Expired Merchant and both of our 7 drops, either Sociologist or Galakrond. Both of them can be played with Expired Merchant. Both, if you have 2 of them, are very, very difficult for the opponent to deal with on back-to-back turns and can very easily solidify a win in almost any game. And then after that, you have a few auxiliary cards, so things that are just going to help you control the matchup. So I like to put in things like Frozen Shadow Weaver to help some of the weapon-based decks kind of slow down a little bit, or just to freeze a big minion if I don't have immediate removal for it. I also like the idea of Evil Genius because, as everybody knows, lackeys are kind of broken, so I like the additional resource generation with very effective battle cries coming off of the lackeys. I think that's super helpful in almost every matchup. So as a side note, one kind of important decision that I would point out is I decided to run one-ofs on each of the weakest invoke cards within the Galakrond package. So personally, I think Devoted Maniac and Fiendish Rites are both pretty awful cards. They don't really do a lot on the board for their mana cost, and quite frankly, they're most of the time pretty just uncomfortable to play. But that being said, you still have 6 invokes in the deck, so that's plenty enough for you to be able to get your Galakrond fully invoked before you use Expired Merchant to be able to put it back into your hand. Well, 2 of them back into your hand. So, a couple of quick tips for this deck before we get into the example games that I'm going to show you in a little bit. First, remember that this is really a value-based deck, so you kind of have to play control until you can get some of your more powerful combos off. That means we're very, very rarely slamming Galakrond on turn 7, especially if it's not fully invoked, and especially if we've already used Sociologist. So make sure that you keep in mind that your win condition is being able to set up back-to-back turns with either Sociologist or Galakrond, depending on which situation you find yourself in. Second, I would say that Plague of Flames is probably the most important removal card in this deck, and it has to be planned out extremely carefully. As soon as you enter a matchup, you should really be thinking about what are my opponent's biggest minions that I need to be able to play Plague of Flames against because I don't have any other removal for it. Using Plague of Flames too early, or just running out of removal in general, is a pretty surefire way to lose the game. Of course, you do have 2 of them in your deck, so sometimes if you really need to, you can be a little bit flexible with the first, but I would absolutely say that this is a precious card. You want to be able to use this in the most effective spot possible. And the last piece of advice that I want to give is a little bit tricky, but I'll try my best to explain it. It has to do with the interaction between Expired Merchant and Galakrond. So, as I think you guys know, the way that Galakrond works is every 2 times that you invoke, the card upgrades and you get additional benefits with the card. So if I upgrade twice when I'm using the Warlock Galakrond, I will then get 2 demons randomly summoned. If I invoke 4 times in total, I will get 4 demons randomly summoned. Simple enough, right? But the tricky part is the way that it works with Expired Merchant. If I were to invoke 3 times, meaning that I get to the threshold where I get to summon 2 demons randomly and I'm 1 away from being able to summon 4 demons, then if I were to play Expired Merchant and then Expired Merchant gets destroyed, when those 2 copies come back to my hand, they'll actually restart at the 2 threshold. So I would still need to invoke 2 more times in order to get a fully invoked Galakrond. That's a little bit confusing. So to make it a little bit more clear, if I pass a Galakrond invoke threshold, like 2 or 4 invokes, I will not then go back after playing Expired Merchant to only 2 invokes or only no invokes, so summoning 1 random demon. However, if I am halfway through one of those invoke stages, so let's say I've invoked 1 time or 3 times, and then I play Expired Merchant, once Expired Merchant dies and I get those 2 copies back into my hand, they will return to the previous invoke level completely reset. So I'll have to invoke 2 more times to get it back to the next level, if that makes sense. I know, it's super confusing and it's a completely weird interaction, and I'm not really sure whether it's a bug or something else, but that's the way that the card works. But in any case, this deck performed decently well, way better than I expected. I certainly didn't expect to go positive in top 300 Legend with a deck like this, but I think that this deck really has some legs, and I'll probably be workshopping it and trying to improve it over the course of the next week or so, so I'll keep you guys updated if I find a better deck list or a better combination of cards that fits with this deck archetype a bit more. But for now, as always, I have a couple of games where I get to showcase a little bit what this deck's about and get to pull off some of the cooler combos with this deck, so hopefully this gives you a sense of how it's supposed to be played and some of the really powerful things that you can do with the interactions between cards in this deck and in this class. But as always, before we get to the games, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel, and that way you can see all the videos that I'll have coming your way in the not too distant future. Other than that, guys, hope y'all enjoy the games, and I'll see you soon. Adios. Trying to think, but yeah, also you just have like a lot of taunts. You can generate taunt lackeys. Like I just feel like you're most of the time going to be in decent shape. This is a bad matchup. This is a terrible matchup. If I draw Galakrond, it's the nuts. Yeah, dude, I liked it right away. Because I think it's because it's like, as a new player, a deck like that's actually really appealing, right? Because Hearthstone can be so complicated that like a combo deck where it's like, it feels fun to play. It feels like you do have to strategize. But at the same time, it's like, there's not like a whole bunch of different win conditions, right? Like your goal is very, very simple, right? Create an opening and then execute the combo. And control the board until then and just keep stuff alive. Whereas a deck like Galakrond Rogue, like understanding like which cards to discover, which cards like you need to play in what priority in terms of like, am I controlling the board this turn? Am I prioritizing invoking Galakrond this turn? Like a deck like that's way harder. And so that was my biggest thing, was just like, I mean, damn, like this deck is like something I feel like is like at my level that'll help me get better at Hearthstone. But at the same time, it's like I feel like it's not overwhelming to play. And like that, for me, that was just the nuts. That's good. Look at the deck I'm using, and okay, yeah, I will take a look at this code. I talk a lot. Well, that's a streamer's job, right? That's what I'm supposed to do, brother. This will get traded off. I guess that's fine though, right? Yeah, I'll take a look after this game. See if you're running anything suspect in there. Pretty annoying, but fine. I'm not too worried about it. I'm just gonna kill this off. Almost into my turn. Almost missed 1 damage. Damn. First thing I hit Legend with was OG Pirate Warrior back in MSG. MSG. I must not have been playing during that expansion. Like, guys, y'all have to remember, I haven't been a Hearthstone player for very long. My first expansion I played was like Saviors of Uldum. Crip says 3 words per minute. Well, Crip's also famous, and people watch him for education, not to really be entertained, in my opinion. At least that's my read of the situation. I could be wrong. Ooh, Mortal Coil. Wait, this is kind of pog. That was hella pog. Wow, imagine Fetus Right's actually doing something.
Your mind is not your own.
Little W. I don't have a soul shear, right?
Dance, puppet, dance.
Interesting.
On wings of destruction.
Interesting. Okay. I do have a soul shear. If I'm not using that. This is kind of tricky. Let's do something like this, actually. Because these are gonna die anyway. Alright, this is pretty good. Mortal Coil?
Nothing.
Almost out of time.
I mean, all these kind of suck, to be honest.
So many possibilities.
Guess it's this. I would change Sap and Prep for 2 of 4 drops. I mean, in Galakrond Rogue, I would not be running Prep, that's for sure. I would definitely not be running Prep in Galakrond Rogue. I would only run Prep in Secret Rogue.
Dance, puppet.
Thy blood be born again.
Interesting. That's really interesting. I'm probably just gonna get around this with the Destroyer, right? Let's top first. Veiled Worshipper is kind of nice, though. I want to get rid of this thing, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't have hand space, so I guess I have to play this, right?
They break so easily. Back to the void.
The future is clear.
Nothing in my hand's really that helpful for him. But Sap is kind of questionable in Galakrond Rogue. I mean, it's just that you have so much like board control already. Like usually Flick is enough, but I mean I can't fault you for running Sap. I can also show you my Galakrond Rogue list as well after we take a look at your list, and we can spot what the differences are. But it just depends on which packages you're running. Like for example, I'm running the stealth package, so like Lil W. Oh, Lil W, dude? What the? Dude, this guy's healing all over the place. The fuck? Oh, there's Kronks. I don't want to use Kronks to get Gala, though. So, let's do something like...
I wonder.
Boom. Boom.
Yes, yes, I will destroy them.
Good. There we go.
Almost out of time.
There we go. I think that made sense.
A simple spell.
Ah, here comes Renew into shenanigans, right? Here we go. Ah, that's not that bad, actually. Wait, what? Heal your face, dude. What are you doing? Why is he pointing that there? Heal your face, buddy. Unless it's a card. I use Lillian in my Galakrond. Yeah, I just don't think Lillian's that good, but that really is honestly just me. Huh.
Become dust.
No, don't. It's still good.
Bones of the almost out of
I have too many sack packs. I need to start making some hand space here. Alright. Just need to draw me another Gala. But I also need my other expired merchant, right? Okay, pretty fucking rude. Pretty fucking rude, my guy.
I do love a good study.
What the? Okay, guess that's fine. Alright, now we know what we're doing. Well, actually.
Is it cold in the shadows? Does your skin thrust?
That should be better. Yeah, he does have 0 chill. It's pretty annoying. This guy, someone tell this guy to grow up, dude.
You think this is your time?
Totally fine.
Is it cold in the shadows?
Okay. Okay, that's enough soul fragments, please. That's enough of the soul fragments, please. Can I have some for later? Hello? I literally just burned every soul fragment I have? What the fuck? One, 6, 2, 2. I'm like 1 mana off. Because if he steals this, then that's really bad. I can't take that risk, right? Yeah, I think I gotta do it. It really sucks ass, but...
Too late. His return is nigh.
No, don't. It's still good.
His will be done.
Oh wait, I fucked that up. I fucked it up. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay. We got 2 Galas. And a Kronks. That's what's gonna have to carry us through the rest of this game.
You don't pick the ones.
He has 1 Soul Mirror. I don't know how he's responding to the next Galakrond though. He could generate a Plague of Death, which would be pretty sad, but lame. Super lame, my guy. Super lame. All right, Galakrond, don't screw me over, dude. I needed some good minions here.
This timeline amuses me.
Grow up, dude. But actually, tell him to grow up, dude. Okay.
The endless legions are at my call.
It's not so bad.
Is it cold in the shadows?
Like 1,000,000 hours? Hey, this game's only lasts 14 minutes so far. My rogue games with Priest usually go into like 24 minutes. Honestly, they do.
My stick now.
Sick, bro.
Your mind is not your own.
Give of apathy.
Dance, puppet.
Okay, really? Come on. Also, can we all just agree that Wave of Apathy should 100% definitely not be 1 mana? Can we all agree on that right now? Because seriously, it's like actually really annoying.
You are too late. His return is nigh.
Okay, still have the board. Priest is bad enough as is, doesn't need any nerfs. That's kind of valid.
Power in trinkets.
But the thing is about Priest though is that like Priest is kind of bad, but they just generate so many cards that they're bound to get like some good stuff. You know what I mean? Like they just generate way too many cards. Is there a way to deal with this? League of Flames? They literally just have infinite value.
The endless legions are at my call. Incinerate them!
Not bad. Okay, Soul Mirror doesn't really help him as much here. Bro, see, this is what I'm talking about. Dude, he's played 4 renews, bro. Like, come on. It's just like way too many Discover cards, bro. Like last time I played against a Priest with Galakrond Rogue, the Priest generated 40 or played 41 randomly generated cards, or 41 cards that didn't start in his deck rather. And then this time, or sorry, and then that was not including the 8 cards that he had at the end of the game that were generated from other cards that he just didn't play. So like, I don't know, man. It's just like super frustrating to like constantly go against somebody who just like has way too many cards. Just heard the clicky thing. I think I know what it is. I think it's the wire bumping up against like this and it's like connecting, disconnecting thing. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't have board space, do I? Oh, yeah, I do. Am I kidding? Little W. Trying to see if I can find damage here. Oh, we're one off. Shit. We're actually one off.
Slice twice.
Well, we can't give him an opportunity. Wait. 13s. Yeah, fuck, guys. Shit, okay.
Bring it.
Fuck, I actually think we should kill this, though. Because we don't want to give him something to play Apotheosis on, right? Yeah, that seems right. That seems right. I missed 1 damage, but that's still the right thing to do. I actually don't want to play that here. I'm just gonna do this. Because if he does somehow manage to clear this board, I want to have something to back up with. Soul Mirror, I end up with 3, 5 still? Oh shit. Oh my god. That's fine though, right? That's actually fine, that's fine, that's fine. We should actually win. Seven, 8. Okay. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on. Please be done. Please be done. Please be done. Okay. Top deck Soul Mirror is super annoying, but that's fine, I guess.
I will act as your skin.
Double time and double pay. Double time and double
Join or die.
I am Tencha. Thanks for the follow, friend. Alright, so he doesn't have Soul Mirror. I guess he could top deck a Plague of Death. That's like basically his only out, I think. And Soul Mirror. No, actually, let's see. Let's go, guys! Fuck Priest, guys! Let's go! Let's go! Ah! Jesus, you guys. Ah! Alright, this is the ultimate test. Let's see if we can survive the onslaught of Hunter. This might be a full mully. I absolutely need, like, board clear and removal. Yes! Excellent, okay. Remind me to follow you on Twitter and like all of his stuff. Plus hit retweet button. Aw, thanks, Makai Time. Appreciate you. Hello? Hello? Hi? Ah, must be Highlander. Okay. Do I ever want to run Sociologist, guys? Is that a card I should be running? Maybe I drop a Shadow Weaver for a Sociologist? Ow. Pretty rude. Hmm. How's it going? It's decent. We're 2 and 3. There's parts of the deck that work and parts of it that don't. We're still figuring it all out. Like an array sound? What do you mean an array sound? Ugh. This must be Highlander Hunter with like a really, really bad opening hand. What changes have we made from what we started with? Well, we took out one Devoted Maniac, we took out one Fetus Rights, we put in Frozen Shadow Weavers. I forgot what we took out for those, but oh, wait, next turn's lit.
Moves quickly.
That's fine. It's a good card. Don't really want to use coin here though, is the only problem.
They're not trapped. They're my friends.
Because I want to coin out Shield of Galakrond next turn, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
If power
I had my monitor on and I wasn't hearing it, so
is what I provide.
I'm not sure. Oh god, that can't be good for me. This would be good if it wasn't complete garbage, lol.
I will act as your skin.
But we do have Plague of Flames, so we're okay. Sidisi, who's in your stream a lot? He's not in my stream a lot, but I know who Sidisi is for sure. I see him in a lot of other people's streams. Like, he's in Suzoklo's stream all the time, and Misplay.
I wonder.
Oh, you went against him on ladder? Yeah, he's a good player. For sure.
Probably.
What's this? Wait. What is trans? Okay, whatever. That's fine. Expired Merchant's really not good here. That's fine.
Should upgrade. Probably.
Plague of Flame's good. I'm a little bit worried about the thing going face, the dragon being on face. They are specialist kings, that's for sure.
I do love a good study session.
Okay.
Bones of the fallen.
Serve your purpose.
If he does want to go Brand, we will just Plague of Flames, right? We know he has Bran. No point in hiding it, buddy. Just matter like we just gotta not give him an opening. But he also has Dragonbane. Like both are pretty scared. Wow. Whoa, interesting. Okay. So we're gonna have to eat Bran at some point, which sucks. I don't know if I can afford to hero power, but I think I have to. Okay, that's pretty decent. So we're taking 11 next turn. Oof, that's tough. Oh, well, he can't leave that alive, so... Wait, that's amazing. He can't leave this alive. Is he gonna go for Bran anyway? And just trade?
You'll find me when
Nah, he's going face. Nah, that's what I thought. Good, good. Okay. We know what to do. Good. Good. Oh, so good. Wish I didn't have to destroy this, but it is what it is.
Too late. His return is nigh.
Hopefully I draw into an invoke. That'd be the nuts. And if he plays Dragonbane, hopefully this absorbs it. Oh, that's true. I should have sack packed. I 100% should have sack packed. Yep. Yep.
To my side.
That's fine. Excellent, you guys. Excellent. Fuck. I'm gonna have to invoke twice, though. It's gonna reset me. Fuck. It's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. It's the right play.
It's still good.
It sucks that it resets you. I feel like you should get it back, like, with however many invokes that you put it in with. But now I need to invoke twice again, which is annoying.
Yes, I will destroy them.
Almost out of
Never tapping here, right? I think I'm just going cultists, Galakrond.
You don't pick the wands.
Better be something good.
Oh, well. Interesting. We don't need Galakrond yet, actually. We're totally fine.
Does your skin?
It does not set up lethal, so I can kill this.
Job's done.
I greet you.
No, it says 2, but like, I had, oh wait, it does, yeah, so, okay, so this is what happens.